used to absolutely gas the doughboys with this gas. It was horrible, and it blinded you. It made you sick. You carried that home from the war with you for sure. So now then, that phase of using chlorine is more or less finished. But they decided that it would clean up our water and kill the bacteria. So there you go, chlorine bleach. It cleans the water.
Mm-hmm. It cleans the water. It's interesting also, if you remember right, back in about the 30s, 40s, and 50s. No, I'm not going backwards, Candace. So just sit down again.
It's okay. It's all right.
Just calm down. I'm not going backwards. But back in those times, the city of Tacoma, there were all open reservoirs.
Yes, they were.
And I can remember very well stories about animals that they found floating before the reservoirs were closed up.
Well, that was a problem then. But now, with this wonderful device, we have it's filtered 3 times as it comes into this device. There are platinum and titanium plates. There's 5 plates there's 7 plates.
7 plates?
In one. My favorite, my SD501 has got 7 plates of titanium and platinum.
And platinum.
And so, of course, this machine is not cheap because look at what it's got in it. But it's just like every time the water comes through there, it's just like having a bolt of lightning hit it, and it's high in electrolysis.
Oh, okay.
So this is just absolutely amazing what it does. That's how the water is restructured to actually take on the hexagon form instead of being round.
So when it comes out of the sink faucet at your home, it goes through a filter. Is that not correct? It takes out the particles or
that's correct.
The sediment.
Well, it takes out like chlorine. It takes out like I was trying to think of some of the other bleach and stuff that it has.
Lead, medications, all
medication,
of that kind of stuff. Because medicine, what's one of the reasons why people are growing more and more immune to antibiotics is because every time you drink water out of your faucet, you've got heart medication, chemo medication, antibiotics. You've got this whole entire drugstore that you're drinking on top of. That's another reason why you have rusted pipes.
Oh my goodness.
So what happens when Bill wants to change over and for your water, for Kangen Water? What happens? How does he get a hold of you?
Well, I've got a phone number. You can reach us at 253-495-5943. And Sky would be more delighted to talk to you than you can imagine, especially about the water. And we would set up an appointment. And of course, one of the things we love to do, if you need water, we want you to taste this water. You would never buy a hamburger if you haven't tasted it, so why not just taste the water? And we would be happy to do that for you and let you see what it'll do for you. I can't begin to tell you the number of testimonies that we have from people that would say, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need this water. The water I'm getting is just fine." And after they've been on the water for a couple of weeks, hey, I mean, not only are you in better shape, but your pets are in better shape. This water is so amazing. I've had my machine now a year and a half, and I'm telling you, every day I learn something new that it'll do. I've got a glass top stove that I had to go out and buy a bunch of chemicals for to shine it so it looks good, but this water shines it, and I've already paid for it. So
wonderful.
That's wonderful.
So you can get rid of the cleaning products in your home that are toxic.
Absolutely. And here's a little statistic for you. More housewives develop cancer than women that work in offices. And why do you think that would be?
Chemicals,
household cleaners.
Mm-hmm. That's it, exactly. And Bill, you've got a lot of experience with chemicals. So you've done a lot of cleaning and that professional cleaning things.
Yes, I have.
And so it's serious. So when women say, "Well, I've never done anything but stay at home, but yet I've got cancer," how did that happen? Well, that's an avenue.
It's very true. And a lot of the magic chemicals that we call them in the industrial end of it had butyl, which was a base of the cleaner, which nobody realized that after a while, breathing those fumes would attack your lung tissues.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure if we really went through it and broke it all down, I'm sure there's some of those products still available even though they say, no, these are cleaning house products for cleaning that are fresh, and you just don't have to worry about any fumes. You don't have to worry about a chemical reaction that still do have harmful stuff.
That's exactly right. Now, this machine makes 3 drinking waters. This is 9.5 alkaline.
Okay.
And just for a little bit of interest, cancer has difficulty living in an alkaline place. If your body is alkaline, it would have difficulty living there. Doesn't mean that it couldn't, but it would be more difficult for it
to live.
Now, if you're high acidic, which is the other end of the spectrum from alkaline, you've got a high alkaline or you've got high acidic in your body. So personally, having dealt with cancer, I just assume have a higher alkaline level and have a high pH balance so that I'm not concerned about becoming ill with cancer. That doesn't mean that I can't get cancer. All that means is that by drinking the 9.5, 9, 8, 8.5 water, I am taking every advantage I can to make my body more alkaline. So that doesn't mean that's all there is to it.
But it does kind of an ounce of protection to keep away from cancer, to stay healthier and to be more natural on your vitamins, on every factor of life that we do now. We should be watching it closer and closer.
It doesn't make any difference what you do. I don't care what kind of vitamins you take. I don't care what kind of medicine you take. Everything begins with water.
Correct.
I don't care if you can't stand water, so you're going to drink juice. Juice has water in it.
Coffee has water.
Everything starts with water. We are water. This is the blue planet. So why not, if you really care about your health, why not take advantage of finding the very best water you can find? So, and a wonderful thing about this company is whenever you buy this device, you are a registered distributor. Doesn't mean you have to work it, but if you choose to work it, the company pays you instead of an advertiser for advertising this marvelous product. And once you realize how marvelous this product is, you don't really want to stop talking about it. Because if you meet someone and they say, "Oh gosh, I've got arthritis," or "I'm diabetic," the first thing you think of is, "Gosh, I want you to drink my water because I know that it will help you in some way. It will help you." So you just that's one of the automatic things. The pay plan on this, and it's a direct sale. It's absolutely wonderful. So it pays you in good health. It pays you financially, and it takes some of the stress off of your psyche because you're not always worried about either your health or your money because it's helping to pay for itself from the very beginning. My husband and I paid for our water device last year alone and the money that we saved from our doctor's visits.
Isn't that interesting?
Well,
it's something really to look at. And nowadays we're all really, really concerned about what we're doing with our health. More organic foods, meats, poultry. We're cleaning up our air, trying to clean up our water, which is not going well. But we are actually now seeing what hazards have attacked our body throughout the years. So it's really great to have you on the show. We're running out of time, and of course, every show we have, and we're up to over 70 on this one network.
Right.
Candace, unfortunately, rootedly interrupts me to have the last word.
Well, sometimes you just need to be interrupted. With rusty pipes, sometimes you just need that extra help. So, I want to thank you, Betty, for being on the show and for educating us on the value of water. That it's not just something that comes out of a tap, but that it's actually a viable life source. And so I want to thank you for you being a gift to our community and for loving on, because you have so many other talents. You're an incredible, inspiring story, and I'd love to get you back on the show talking about how you hug necks, kiss cheeks, and change the world. So thank you so much.
So we'd like to ask everybody to go and check out their website. That's going to be on SNN.
It's S&B Kangen Water on Facebook.
On Facebook.
It's those rusty pipes you're having a hard time talking.
I was waiting.
S&B Kangen Water on Facebook.
So until we meet again, remember, keep smiling.